Welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into a tool that's been making some absolute waves in the digital publishing space, the Elite KDP Engine. It's a software suite that promises something almost unbelievable, the ability to turn a single web link into a profitable Amazon self-publishing business. We're going to break down exactly what this is, how it works, and what the independent data says about its grand promises. Right out of the gate, you're hit with this incredibly bold quote. It's the glittering, attention-grabbing hook from the tool's co-creator, Davis Spiney. He's actively selling a dream of push-button passive income, claiming he's built info products entirely out of other people's content to quietly make six figures. It's a statement that immediately begs the question, is this marketing fluff? Or is there a real working mechanism behind it? And guys, the core claim here is literally massive. They're telling us you can just drop a standard YouTube link or a blog post URL into their software, and minutes later, boom, out pops a fully formatted 35,000-word manuscript. To put that into perspective, that is the length of a very solid standard paperback book, all generated in the exact time it takes you to brew a cup of coffee. Okay, so here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the AI publishing promise, who actually built this tool, how the engine works, the reality of the sales funnel, KDP compliance and originality, and finally, the final verdict. Let's get right into it. Section 1, the AI publishing promise. First up, we really need to understand what this software actually claims to create for you. Because it claims to instantly generate a massive variety of content. We're talking about everything from highly structured, low-content daily planners for ADHD, right up to completely fleshed out, full-length nonfiction like keto diet cookbooks. It's really pitching itself as a complete publishing powerhouse. And the reason this is catching so much attention is because it promises to completely solve the absolute hardest parts of self-publishing. It's not just automating the writing, right? It's automating the entire packaging and marketing process. It claims to give you the custom cover, the perfectly formatted Amazon listing with keywords, and even the marketing emails and social media posts. It basically aims to eliminate that intimidating blank page syndrome entirely. Moving on to Section 2, who built this tool? In the make money online space, you know that credibility is absolutely everything. Well, Davis Spino provides some incredibly rare, verifiable mainstream credibility. Unlike those faceless pen names we so often see in this industry, Dave actually has a documented track record. He's been marketing online since 1998, hosted TV shows on networks like CNBC and the History Channel, and he has over 115 published courses with nearly 1 million students. He's a known quantity, and that definitely adds a fascinating layer of legitimacy to the whole pitch. He partnered up with software developer Anil Krishna. Now, Anil's public footprint is a bit smaller, but he is the technical mind behind the Elite Engines brand. And according to the review data, Anil solved a really cool technical challenge here. He built an architecture that actually quotes you a price in credits before you ever spend a single dime or generate a single word. All right, Section 3, how the engine actually works. What's super interesting about the mechanics here is that there are no complicated API keys to set up or hidden back-end costs that usually blindside you with AI tools. When you look at the live user interface, you can see the tool generates a book blueprint for your approval before writing a single word. It reads your source link, analyzes the idea, and then tells you exactly how many chapters it plans to write and what it's going to cost you. So you're literally in the driver's seat the entire time. It all breaks down into a brilliantly simple 3-step process. You just paste your link, review the cost, and hit approve. This transparency is honestly a massive breath of fresh air. It puts you completely in control of your credit spend, meaning you never accidentally drain your account on a book idea you don't actually even like. So let's quickly look at the math. Your initial $17 purchase on the front end gets you 4,000 credits. Reading a link costs 20 credits, and writing a standard 14-chapter book takes about 340. Basically, that standard $17 entry fee is enough to comfortably generate about 10 standard-length books. Plus, covers and marketing materials are included for free. Section 4. The sales funnel reality. Because let's be real, $17 is rarely the end of the story in this space. An independent review by ClickRetaina exposes a massive 16-item sales funnel. Once you enter your credit card, apart from the core tool, you're hit with 4 one-time upgrades, 4 different monthly subscription tiers just for adding credit volume, and interestingly, 4 credit top-up packs that aren't even publicly detailed on their joint venture page. It's quite a gauntlet of decisions you have to navigate during checkout. So the crucial takeaway here is to watch your checkout screen very carefully. Reviewers actually found a clear discrepancy between the marketed price and the live dashboard price for one of their bump offers, the KDP Profit Blueprint. The sales pages confidently list it at $17, but the live checkout dashboard shows $12.94. Always confirm that live price before you click buy. Section 5. KDP Compliance and Originality. Moving beyond the pricing, we absolutely have to talk about the elephant in the room. There is a serious compliance danger when you're playing with AI and repurposing other people's content for Amazon KDP. Now, the creators are very explicit about this. They state the AI research is far beyond the source link to avoid plagiarism. It doesn't just shuffle words around from a blog post. It actually aims to create an entirely new manuscript from scratch. This distinction is absolutely vital, because Amazon will instantly ban your account if they catch you just rewording someone else's copyrighted work. However, and this is a massive however, objective reviewers warn that no matter how good the AI claims to be, verifying originality is still entirely on your shoulders. Sure, the software gives you a massive head start, but you literally cannot just blindly upload the raw output. You have to step in as the editor-in-chief to protect your own Amazon seller account. Section 6, the final verdict. All right, we've covered a ton of ground today. Let's distill all of this down into a quick pre-purchase checklist. If you decide to take the plunge, verify those live prices at checkout. Don't be afraid to ask support what's inside those unlisted credit packs. Keep in mind that subscriptions only give you more credits, not new tools. And above all else, thoroughly check every single AI-generated manuscript before you hit publish on Amazon. Which brings us to a fascinating, high-stakes question to leave you with. If this technology truly works exactly as advertised, and an AI can pump out a 35,000-word book in the time it takes to make a coffee, what happens to the true value of authorship on Amazon? It is an absolute Wild West out there right now. Will mass-produced AI content ultimately drown out real authors, or is this simply a powerful new tool in the modern creator's belt? We're all going to find out very soon. Thanks so much for